Hola Unconventionals, I'm Amelia.
And I'm JP.
And we're sharing our unconventional life with you from Ecuador.
And today we're going to get down and dirty. I'll admit, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've never grown anything before.
And I had garden back in Colorado, but I bought seeds and now we're using scraps and saved seeds, and I'm feeling honestly a little overwhelmed. I think maybe that's because we're going to film this process too.
Yeah, I think she's nervous about about failing.
Well, and I feel like there's a little more pressure because we've been, we're under a little more pressure these days regardless because of the whole COVID thing. So
yeah, we're worried about the food scarcity.
Well, we have like 5 pots over there, so we should still be worried about food scarcity.
It's a starting point, though, Amelia. What I said is it's a proof of concept. It's our prototype. If we can actually grow things in a few pots, then we can expand. Amelia has been pinning all kinds of things on Pinterest. I didn't even realize until recently, but she's been doing a great job on Pinterest. It's our second largest social channel after our YouTube channel.
But that's actually on Lot of Veg, not on Amelia and JP.
It's on our Lot of Veg Pinterest account. I'll put a link to that in the description. It's on Lot of Veg /gardening on Pinterest, and she has started collecting pins about how to grow things like in small spaces and in pots, and so we're going to experiment with some of those ideas today. All right,
I'm ready.
Let's get busy.
We're going to get dirty. That was the whole down and dirty thing, getting down and digging in the dirt.
Yeah, and my arm is going numb, Amelia.
Oh, okay. So we have this area that we filled with dirt, but I don't really know what to plant here. So somebody please tell me.
Yeah, it's about 6 inches deep and it only gets partial sun during the day.
So I was thinking maybe lettuce. So we got a couple heads of lettuce and I'm going to cut the bottoms off and start rooting them in water and then transplanting them. So I thought this might be a good spot for that, but I'm really open to suggestions.
Yes. And then we have these pots.
Yes, so I'm going to put some peppers and then tomatoes in here, I think, to get them started. And then we also have 3 cloves of garlic that I'm going to try to grow.
Yeah, we haven't found any garlic recently.
Yeah, garlic and onions are pretty scarce right now.
And tomatoes.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and grow things that are scarce.
Yes. And then I have in the refrigerator a zucchini, but unfortunately the zucchini is small, so I cut one open thinking, I can use the seeds, but the seeds are too small. So I'm hoping we see some from the farmers, one of those big zucchinis, so I can get the seeds for that.
And then we have this pot down here that's yet to be determined, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to do with that?
Well, we do have some herb seeds, and I thought we could just plant them up. Apparently you're supposed to soak them first, so we'll soak them overnight, and then we can plant those tomorrow, JP.
Herbs? What kind of herbs?
We have parsley, cilantro, and basil.
Oh,
all things that we use regularly, so that'll be good.
So we've already started growing something.
I know, yay!
This is really cool. So these are beet tops that I cut off yesterday, and there was nothing green on them at all. And look at this, in just one day, we have sprouts. Now these are not for eating. The beets aren't, the sprouts are.
Yeah, we'll have delicious beet greens, which JP and I love, so I'm really excited to have that. And then I saw you could sprout an onion in water and then it'll grow onion greens. So
and it started lifting up. So see that right there? Those were not lifted yesterday.
Oh, well you have a good eye. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, those are already lifting up. So maybe something green will sprout out of there.
Yeah, so we have a couple other onions that I'm going to cut. I saw you can cut them and kind of cube them and then plant them into the ground. So I thought that little square over there might work too, if not for the lettuce, and maybe to start sprouting our onions. I don't know. And then I have a sprouted garlic. 2 of these are sprouted. This one, I'll plant it and we'll see. It's not much to do. You just have to stick it in the dirt. But I think we could use a small pot for that, JP. We could take the rocks out of this one.
Okay.
And use this pot.
I'm really impressed with these beets. I can't wait to have fresh beet greens.
But you know what? I bet you we need to change the dirt in here.
Well, yeah, those are rocks.
Well, there's dirt in here, silly.
Those look like rocks to me. Oh, I didn't notice that. We're in bad shape if you don't know the difference between dirt and rocks, Amelia.
Well, I'm going to use some of this dirt over here.
I think we're going to starve to death.
Don't say that. So this dirt we got mixed with some fertilizer, which they call
humus.
Humus?
Yeah, it's like compost. I looked it up. It translates to compost, so he called it humus. Humus.
All right.
Hummus.
So this is probably going to be the easiest thing ever. Because then you don't peel them, you just basically stick them in the dirt. And then allegedly, over time, so you let the greens grow and then you keep clipping them back, and once they stop growing, that means that you have a bulb underneath there. And then we just have to water it. Ta-da!
Our first planting, besides the beets.
I know, I think maybe I've been overthinking this a little bit.
Maybe
That
so.
is my MO.
Maybe so.
Yes.
We should mention that the beets are just in water. There's no dirt.
Yeah, they're just in water. That's so cool.
It is
never
cool.
didn't know you could do that. All right, let me go get some water for this. And then, JP, I'm going to let you slice the tomatoes because you're much better than I am. I read that you need to slice a ripe tomato in 1/4-inch slices. They don't have to be exactly 1/4-inch slices. And then you just lay them in the your dirt. And then you put like 1 inch of soil over top.
Okay, all right.
So let's do that
my
next.
turn to
It's
work?
your turn, yes.
Okay.
So I forgot I was supposed to cover the garlic cloves with 1 inch of dirt. So I'm going to shove these
I'm going
guys.
to push them down deeper.
Yeah.
All
Since
right.
these guys are sprouting, I don't think I need to worry about it too much.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And I don't think you're not supposed to really pack them in there either. But
So how long is it going to take to have garlic?
I don't know. I don't remember what they said.
All right, well, let's mark the date. It's Easter garlic.
Okay.
So we remember when we planted these.
Yes. But I do know we need water. Because this dirt, all the dirt's pretty dry.
Yeah, it's very dry dirt. I get to cut the tomato. She told me to cut it into like 1/4-inch slices, so...
I don't think you need to use the top, especially since that top is looking kind of nasty.
So what, just cut the top
I would
off?
cut the top off. Although, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter.
Well, there's not going to be any seeds in it anyway.
Oh yeah, good point.
No seeds in the top.
So, yeah, so we can just throw that part away.
All right, so you
Put it in our
said
compost.
1/4-inch. That's about that big? 1/4-inch?
That is a lot bigger than 1/4-inch. Oh, you're being a smartass. Okay. It's like, do I need to be worried about you? Don't you know how to do like carpentry and stuff, JP?
Is this a 1/4-inch, you think?
I don't know.
Like that? Should I go get my tape measure?
You could if you want to. If you're worried that they're too thin.
Well, there's seeds in there.
I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I just moved the camera aside so I could look around it. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, unconventionals.
I don't know. Maybe I want to eat this tomato.
Nope. We want really good tomato to grow.
Oh, it smells so good.
Well, if there's no seeds in that part, we can eat it. Although, I don't know, it's pretty ripe, JP.
Well, there's seeds in it, see?
Okay.
But man, it smells... Oh, it smells like tomatoes from when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay.
So now what do we do?
Now we need to probably uncover some of that dirt and then... I think we need
My
to just put 'em in the
videographer.
pot.
She's a work in progress.
Yeah.
All right, let's plant them.
Okay. All right. Are you ready to plant, JP?
I guess I am. What do I do? Just put them in here?
Yeah. So you just put them...
Like that?
Yep.
It seems sacrilegious to put this awesome looking tomato in here.
You picked this tomato to plant.
I know,
What are you
because
talking
it's an
about?
awesome tomato. All right, so I'll put the other one in here.
Yes.
Like that.
Yep.
And
And then you just need to
Now I
cover,
cover it up with dirt?
1 inch of dirt, it said. Sorry, I just cut your head off. I'm not doing very well because I'm distracted. There's a lot to look at.
do we need to mark these, or are we going to remember which ones have tomatoes in them?
Oh, we probably should mark them.
This dirt isn't the best dirt, but it's what we have.
I know. I think it'll be okay. Well, other stuff grows here. I guess we'll find out.
It's not rich black Kansas topsoil. Of course, that doesn't exist anymore either, thanks to monocrops.
So, and the dirt needs lots of water.
Yeah, we need to really give it some good water here.
All right, well, I'm so excited. So this is how we're going to sprout our tomatoes, and then after that we'll have to transfer the plants.
Yeah, and each one will have its own pot, probably, right?
Yes. Or else we'll, maybe at that point we'll have a bed made. All right.
Amelia just got distracted. If you couldn't tell, the camera is not pointed at anything. All right, let's get some water and water these.
Yes.
All right, Amelia, don't spray the camera.
I know, it seems like a lot of water.
Well, yeah, you need to turn down the volume.
I think so.
Good job.
I'm sure there's going to be people laughing their butts off at us, but that's all right.
The accidental gardeners. All right, where's my tomatoes?
I know, right? Start growing, please.
Now what are you doing?
I'm going to try planting this bell pepper.
Planting it?
Yes.
Aren't you going to cut it first?
Yes, you have to cut it in half.
Wow, that's a lot of seeds. So you'll have two different ones?
Yeah, I'm going to try it that way and see.
So you just knock off the seeds in there?
Yep.
Amelia, you disrupted the ant's house. The ant house.
Sorry, buddy.
He's stuck in the ant race, going around in circles.
It may be easier for you to do this, JP, because your arms are longer than mine. So I'm using a ripe bell pepper, and I knocked off the seeds. And so I saw this on Pinterest. So I'm just going to kind of nestle them in there and put dirt. She put dirt in there. She filled the pepper inside with dirt.
All right, move your hand a little bit so I
sorry.
can see what you're doing.
I know it's hard when you're a lefty. And then we just need to cover it with dirt.
All right, well, we've got plenty of dirt in these other pots that we moved.
Yes, we do. Yeah, this dirt has lots of stuff in it.
I know, it's really hard to put this good food in the dirt. I feel like we should be eating it.
Well, this is a good experiment.
Yeah, I guess we have to sacrifice a few to grow the mini.
That's right.
So you're watering our peppers now?
Yes. I guess we could use these for the herbs.
Okay. Yeah.
Once we get them
soaked,
yeah.
Yeah,
so
because
we could do...
they said they like full sun. Mm-hmm. We made the mistake of drying our squash seeds on a paper towel, and now the paper towel is stuck to them. Yes. So FYI, don't try to dry your squash seeds on a paper towel. So we're going to plant these in this big pot, Amelia?
Yeah. I got to look and see how far apart they need to plant, but maybe we should just use the rest. It would be nice because if we get some of these started, we could share these.
Are you ready to plant these?
Yes, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
Luckily, we have lots of seeds.
All right, so I think we can put one in the middle.
Okay.
And you just put one in the hole at a time?
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, let's do one there.
I've never actually tried doing a squash like this. Honestly, I don't remember how I grew those zucchinis. So it says, JP, that we should see sprouts in 10 days.
10 days.
So if we don't see anything in 10 days, that means our seeds are no good.
Bummer.
Well, we could try other seeds.
All
or
right.
Maybe our gardening skills are no good.
So we have to wait 10 days before we know if we failed?
Yes.
That sucks. What happened to my immediate gratification?
I think that's called going to the grocery store.
Oh.
All right, we need to water these too.
You think these need more water?
Yeah.
This dirt is really,
it
really
was so dry.
That's our
so
squash
I read that
seeds.
squash needs to stay in moist soil, but you definitely do not want them to be overwatered. But again, this soil is really dry, so.
It's super dry. I think you can put more water in there. That's a big pot. Is that
All
good?
right, I think we're good. It's been 9 days since we first planted, and we've had some success and some failures. So these are tomato plants. I think this is a tomato plant, and that is, and these are.
And some of those.
Some of these, you can see there's some other little random things growing in here that I'm thinking are like weeds or something. I don't know, but we're afraid to pull them because we don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah, we don't want to take any chances.
This is our pepper pot, and I'm pretty sure that is not a green pepper.
Yep, I think that's a weed too.
However, I do know that peppers take longer, so I'm hoping that they're still going to start sprouting, that we're going to see some seedlings here shortly. This was a failure.
Yeah, well, that was an onion. We've tried it. We've planted another onion in there now.
Yes, so it's like right in there somewhere. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the other one died.
Look at our garlic.
Yeah,
It's growing nicely.
Garlic is growing.
And this one I thought was not going to grow at all, and it is growing. And yeah, I'm really happy. JP's super excited about the beet greens, so we're going to go check those out.
Our first round of beets did not make it. After I showed them to you, the next day or two, they withered and died. I think they were too small, so we went and bought bigger ones, and we've already harvested some. So these, we cut some off last night, and you can see the little ones are already growing in there. So we've got more little ones here too. So these we just clip off a little bit and put them in our salad. So I want to get a bunch more of these so we have like a whole beet green garden, because I love beet greens, and those are like a superfood too.
Well, we also love beets, so we aren't just like getting beets just to have beet greens. We're eating all of it.
Yeah, we eat the beets too.
Yes. Our biggest success so far are our butternut squash seedlings. Look at these things. I was shocked. I thought they were going to take like 10 days before they would even start growing, and they started growing first. We started seeing those shoots in 2 days, and all of them. We planted 5 seeds, and they've all grown.
Yep.
We're very excited.
All 5 germinated.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little butternut squash patch, not a pumpkin patch.
And we're going to give some of these away too.
Yeah.
We're going to keep sprouting them and try and give them to the comuna.
Yes, we're very excited. Just goes to show you how awesome it is when you have good organic seeds.
Yeah, these are amazing. Look how beautiful these are.
I know. Here. I hope they continue
Smile
to grow.
Both of you smile. And then it looks like you have a tail of daisies behind you.
Oh. It's been 16 days, and look at our garlic. All 3 of the cloves are growing. It's very exciting. Tomato plants are looking great.
Yeah, look at our tomatoes.
So the second onion we planted now is growing, so that's awesome. And I think these little guys right here are pepper seedlings. I'm pretty sure this is a weed and this is a weed, but I think that's a bell pepper seedling.
Yeah.
Two bell pepper seedlings.
Let us know if you think those are peppers or weeds.
Yes, fingers crossed. So the lettuce was a fail.
Yeah. But the cat sure likes our litter box.
Yeah. We've been covering this up at night since that darn cat peed in it.
El gato diablo.
So we're still looking for ideas of what to plant in here because I am out of ideas.
This is our biggest success. Look at this squash. All 5 seeds germinated, and they're beautiful. And tomorrow Juan Carlos is coming over. He's supposed to build us our raised bed.
I'm going in. Look at these babies. I hope we can transplant them properly.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work. Juan Carlos is an excellent gardener. He knows what he's doing too, so he can help us. And he's very excited. I already told him he could have 2 of these.
Yep. Feel free to give us any gardening tips and any ideas for our shaded gardening area.
Yeah, the litter box.
Yeah.
Yeah, and be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can follow along with our accidental gardening project as things grow.
And if you like this video, leave us a thumbs up, please.
And we'll see you all in our next one.
Ciao.
Ciao.